Hi, in this demo we will introduce application layer protocols using Packet Tracer. We'll start with two simple protocols, DNS and HTTP. Let's go to the topology. This is our topology. We made all intermediary devices and hosts available. All to be configured addresses and names have already been given. So we'll start with the left-hand side where we have the network 192.168.10.10/24, and on the right-hand side we have another network 192.168.1.0. Most of the servers are going to be in the left-hand side and we will call it the server's LAN. Let's start with HTTP. HTTP is very simple in Packet Tracer. HTTP is a web protocol. The only thing you need to do is to enable the protocol and give an IP address to the server. I already connected the server. Don't forget to give the IP address to the server. I'll go first and 192.168.10.10. The default gateway has already been configured, which is 10.1. No need for a DNS server. And to enable the service, go to Services. By default on Packet Tracer, HTTP is enabled. You could also disable it if you don't want the service to run. When you enable HTTP, you will respond to requests sent on port 80. If you want HTTPS to work also, make sure you enable the service. HTTPS works on port number 443. In web servers, the default page is index.html. Just to make our testing easier, we will go and make some comment on the home page. Let's go here and make a change here. Testing HTTP CMPE 456 lab. So we should see this page when we go to the server. Now our server is available. It's running the service, but still has nothing to do with the name. The name of the web server is www.space.com. In order to make this server accessible by name, we need to add this name, space.com, to a DNS server. DNS is domain name system, and it is used to convert IP addresses, names sent by clients to names. DNS servers use their databases in order to map the names to IP addresses. So let's configure our DNS server. We will use this IP address for the DNS server, and we need to enable the service and add the entry for the web server. Let's first start with the IP address 192.168.10.7. Default gateway is 192.168.10.1. Now we'll go to the service. Let's go to DNS. Make sure the service is on. If the service is off, turn it on. At present, we only have one name, which is www.space.com, and the IP address is 192.168.10.10. We add this. That's it. So now our DNS server knows only about one web server. If you ask it about any other server, it will respond with an empty record. So in order to test this, we added a PC to this LAN. We will go to the PC and give it any address in the network. I already gave that address 66, the default gateway. I now need to add one more thing to the PC. I need to tell the PC what is the DNS server address. So when you use any address by name, this PC is going to send the request to the DNS server. So now let us test it. I go here and type www.space.com. Excellent, it worked. To make sure this has worked, let's switch to the simulation mode and let us filter it. The filter will be miscellaneous. We will use DNS look at DNS here. If DNS is not available, yeah, it's in IP4. And we will also filter HTTP. I'll go back to this PC. I'm filtering only two protocols, DNS and HTTP. www.space.com. Before I click enter, I'll make this very fast to avoid any timeout. Okay, now we need to watch the demo. The PC is going to request the name of the server. It's going to send the name of the server to the DNS server, and the DNS server is going to reply with the IP address of the www space server. Okay, DNS is sent to the server. Replies come back. The reply comes back with an IP address. Now HTTP request goes to the corresponding IP address. Of course, HTTP uses TCP, so before it does the HTTP request, it makes the three-way handshake. I can stop this now. I can go to the first request. Okay, I can go to the first request. And if you scroll down to the DNS, you see the request was for this address. And let us see the answer. The answer came from here. So this is the answer actually. If you scroll down here to see the answer, here is the answer. So the PC0 received this IP address from the DNS server. In brief, this is how you configure DNS and HTTP in Packet Tracer. Thank you.